I'm this one's got to be a troll, man. There's no way. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my second ever guide on the this time is on the mountain goats for Silver Ridge Peaks. So today we are starting up here just above the Sun Sisters, and just to start with, we will quickly have a look at the heat map for mountain goats. So here is the heat map for the mountain goats. This is where we're starting, down here in the highlighted area, and every species on this map I have a heat guide for over on my Discord. Make sure you join to get them all in your sticky little hands. So now that you've seen the heat map for mountain goats, we'll quickly go back to the the plan. Basically, you want to go up into these hills here. They are all these brown areas here. You will find mountain goats, but mainly they're actually on the hillsides where it's still green. They do. I have seen them up there on the brown areas, but for this guide, we're going to be going around the grassy areas here. And again, this is in Sun Sisters. It's in the kind of nearly the middle of the map here, and this is well worth heading to and unlocking early on. There's bighorn sheep, turkeys, and all sorts of stuff up here. It's a really good lake. So anyway, first off, we're going to put I guess about here. I just use them as a rough guide. That looks about right. And I've got the 30-06 longbow with me, and I basically always carry the 22 around with me now, just in case there is a turkey that needs popping. So yeah, basically let's go and let's have a quick look. It doesn't seem to matter too much what time of the day you come here. They're just always around the hillside here, and that's why I'm starting here, because this is your best spot to get straight into a mountain goat action. You might have seen a stream Flint and Jackson and I did. That's where we got the turkeys the other day down there, though I think that was on Flinders. Was that on Flinders map? It was on Flinders map here. There's another, you want to get this outpost there too. That'll give you a much better understanding of the the areas and stuff that we're in. So there's our first one there, a 3, and I'm going to be shooting any 4s basically in the hope that they come back as a diamond. But I have not seen. I've probably seen four 4s, I think now, something like that. There's also cougars in this area, and they will chase the mountain goats away. Like that, we are speaking of 4s. So I'll just quickly, like I say, is pop that one before we start. Another 4 actually. So we're off to a pretty good start so far. And so they will roam in groups, and they'll be in solos too. There's often some up. Yeah, there's some up there too. But like I say, it's just as you're going around your map, make sure you are shooting them off. The 4s and stuff like that will give you a much better chance of actually. I'm going to 300 meters quickly. It'll give you a much better chance of a diamond spawning back at some stage. So that's that one down. Where was the other one? There's another one somewhere. There it is. There. Just quickly have a crack at this one too. And he's going to be down too. So there is nice, 2 nice ones to pick up. Let's reload now. I'm terrible at remembering to reload sometimes. And so yeah, at the moment there seems to be a lot of them. I have a sneaky feeling that might change a little bit on release, because there seems to be too many, and mountain goats don't tend to. I mean, look at this. It's a huge group up here, and so I think they might thin out a little bit, and I do believe that they might make them go up a little bit higher into the hills as well. But that's that's just a hunch I have. It's definitely nothing confirmed. They were, and they might be still, because remember I'm playing this on the beta, a little bit buggy still, where that, like, I mean, you see I've been shooting and they just are not fleeing properly at the moment. But again, this is just a guide. Oh, there we go. Now this is a guide, ladies and gentlemen. This is where you're going to find them, and like I say, even if the numbers thin out a bit, this is probably still going to be your best bets. Look at them all up there. That's a whole bunch. Alright, so we'll quickly go and pick these up. So I might just quickly fast forward through this for you. And bam, first gold for the day. So I really like the I like the horns on these and the fur. It's just nice. And so this is a common variation. You can get I can't remember what it's called. It's kind of a dirty one. Looks like maybe it's rolled in some urine or some you know, mountain mud or something like that. So let's go there to the diamond rating at this current time in Rome in the beta is 107.6. So this guy is a small fella compared to the diamonds. Gold is 84.10 and silver is 52.7. So let's go up and get the other one. Again, I will just quickly fast forward through this for you. Another 4, 3, looks like that. It's like they're playing, and there's a 5, ladies and gentlemen. This seems to be the way I roll on this map, which is just, I'm loving it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving it. So where did he go to? He's still there. He's just calm. I don't know if they play. It looks like they're kind of just playing around. Anyway, they're heading up the hill. So let's just have another little look at this. Hopefully we can, you know, have a shot at that one soon. That'd be cool. So there we go. Max weight's actually 145 kgs, ladies and gentlemen. So the 124s that I've been shooting at the moment, level 4s that are maxed out at 120, probably not, you know, worth time. And that explains why they're so small too, actually, right? So there we go. We're all learning at the same time. So I don't know how to try how to get this, but we'll give it a crack. And again, anything weight you see, ladies and gentlemen, have a go. Throw your binoculars at it. You never know your luck. This one's got to be a troll, man. There's no way. I mean, if any of you guys see my streams, basically people joke that a TK-sized animal is small stuff. So he's not part of. I don't know what he's up to. 300. I want to get a little bit closer. I'm just going to shoot this and get it done. Oh, there's more up here too. Oh, that might be. Oh, that was the group that I shot earlier. Where is? Okay, so there we go. There's a resting zone. He's a little bit further up on the hill there too. But this 5 here, I'm going to keep an eye on him, and we'll roll up a little bit closer just to make sure I'm in shooting range. Don't want any classic me with a rifle mistakes going down with a potential diamond. If this is a diamond, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not even going to advertise the video as a diamond. I'm just going to keep it as a guide because it's a bit ridiculous. Right, 300 meters, he's lying down. I think, let's have a look what it looks like. It's quite a nice place to shoot here, actually. I just want to have a look what it looks like. Maybe this one? 5. There we go, that was a good shot. Oh, it's so good that we actually flattened him. So let's go and have a look and see if I do indeed pick up my 3rd video. Diamond on video is what I'm trying to say. Now, I've been doing other recording. I've tried to do turkey guides, and that will come out eventually. But I want to see, I want to wait a little bit, see what happens to the strutting and the calls, the gobbles and stuff when, once, you know, it's released tomorrow. I think that'll make for a better video. And to be honest with you, I'm really struggling. Whenever I go back to a need zone, they never turn up and stuff like that. So the best luck I've had actually for turkeys at the moment is just roaming through some forest areas. Actually, seems to be quite a few groups in the forest areas. More so singles out in the plains area and stuff like that. But yeah, so you guys can look out. I've also got heat maps for all the other species. This is what I was talking about, some of the mountain goats being a bit janky. I guess they're kind of doing what the ibex do sometimes. But yeah, so we've got a whole bunch more heat maps to come out for you guys too. I really hope that helps. And again, if you're not sure, I made those myself when I was, I've been doing quite a bit of filming on the map. And, you know, these are the areas that I've seen these goats, the animals. And so let's go and see what this is. I'm going to take some photos. I'm bad. I never take photos. And has he tipped fallen over? And that should be, ooh, that's quite a cool photo, I think. Let's see if we can get down low. Oh, that's nice. Work it for me, goat. Well, that's actually, that's a good point. Let's have a look at this guy's antlers, horns, whatever. They're pretty long. They are some big boy horns, that's for sure. Alright, enough with the trolling. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Diamond. 107.6, so only just a diamond, ladies and gentlemen. I nearly got trolled. I was like, I'm sure that was about the requirement. And it's the first time it's beige, so there we go. I think this might have been the dirty kind of stuff I was talking about. Like, you see some yellow and stuff in there. Goats IRL urinate on themselves, right? So look at that. That is beautiful. Huge horns on them. And yeah, that feels really good. My first diamond mountain goat. Probably my last. Probably my last. But anyway, this is it's good. So let's go to taxidermy that bad boy. Bum, and then let's continue on our guide. I don't know if that's one right up there. Nope, it's not. So let's have a look. Actually, before we go, we could fast travel there, but I think what we'll do is just set this, and I'll show you. But it's basically the same. Actually, let's keep this video shorter. I think the elk guide was too long. So basically what I would do if I was going on a hunt is keep going towards this way through here to have a look. But what I'm going to do is fast travel here, and I'm going to show you this lake here so you can have a look for yourself. We're getting a call from something. Oh, look at that. Mountain goat, who would have thought it. So I've seen Rocky Mountain elk all the way up here as well. Only once, I think, and I shot them. But you do get some interesting species up here. I think maybe the next I do is, guys, probably going to be big on sheep, I think. And then I might do a video with all the heat maps. So let me know in comments too. I'm sorry about the audio quality in the last video. It was definitely not intended. The first one, if you listen back to that one where I shoot the first Diamond Rocky Mountain elk, it was clipping. So the voice was clipping on it. And then the second one I turned it down to stop clipping, but it was too low. And so hopefully this one's much better. I'm using exactly the same setup I used to stream on. So I'm recording from Streamlabs OBS this time. Here we go. Ta-da! As prescribed. There we go. So up there is a lot up here too, and that is a great run. This one here, actually, I forgot about that. So basically this track here, right, and they're down in here and around here too. So yeah, like I said, this is about as the extent of mountain goats. They are a good fun species to shoot if you like long distance shooting. You can get up on top of these hills and break records, ladies and gentlemen, because you can see further vertically than you can horizontally in the game. But yeah, so that's about that. Let's have a quick look over here. Again, if I was going to actually be going on a proper mountain goat hunt, I'd be walking straight up there and over the top, because I remember there's some over there as well. Let's just have a look this way. I'm going to just check quickly to see what's down here. But that basically is, your starter guide. Look, here we go. Your starter guide to mountain goats. I am going to be trying my best to actually start bow hunting these, because I think that'll be a great challenge. They don't have any callers, and I like a good challenge in game. Where are we going? Here we go. More of them. I think you guys get the idea, right? There is a lot around these parts, and like I was saying, if you're just after shooting a whole bunch, this is your best bet, basically. Look, we're lying down. So attentive. Any more here? I don't know. Let's have a look quickly at those zones, because I know a lot of you guys like that. So mountain goats, that's a resting zone, 1:30 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Same with that one there. what's that one? A feeding zone. So that's from 11 till. You get the idea. They just roam around this area, right? Yeah. So I hope this has been informative. I try to keep it a lot shorter for you guys, a lot shorter. I mean, I'm super passionate and I get a little bit too carried away. So please, guys, I've just started the channel back up again, really. I used to do videos before I started working in Expansive Worlds, many classic ones and stuff, and I only just started, once I got the job here. So this is what, let me know what you want to see, what you don't like. You want them shorter, you want them longer. Say, TK, we want to know about, do one on this or something like that. I might try and do a guide on the longbow. I think that might be quite useful too. I've done a lot of shooting with it now, and it's a great bow. It's awesome. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time, and I hope this has been helpful. Stay tuned. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. You know the drill. Subscribe. Join my Discord too, and follow me on Twitter. We all have a great community on the Discord going on there, and we have monthly prize giveaways and stuff like that too. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye.